Where's Jerry at? See, Jerry, you jinxed us. You told me, didn't you? I told you, don't put that in my head. So ultimately, that was a very poor performance, which ultimately falls on me. If we can't play any better than that, I got to take the hit for it. So, you know, I knew it was a trap game. I knew it would be difficult because of the way they play. They played very well. Came back from a 17-point deficit last game. They slowed the pace to a walk. We had trouble scoring. We just didn't have it. So if we don't have it, that's on me. I'll take the hit completely. We just have to play better than that. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for our guys. I don't really feel bad for me. Look, I knew things were never going to be easy. I knew we were going to have potholes in the road. But I feel bad for them because they've had a good year, and then they laid a lemon, and then people all of a sudden think, they stink. So every team goes through it. We just picked a bad time to go through it. So I feel bad for them.
What role has the team potentially played in these past few games?
Well, I'm not a kinesiologist or a sports science guy, but you could tell we didn't quite have it. And you could tell for probably about a week, 8-10 days in practice that we didn't quite have it. And I've cut way back, so I guess I better not cut anymore. So we just got to go back to the beginning. Simple as that. We just have to go back to the beginning, play with a clear head, play better, not worry so much when we play poorly, and just get on to the next one. Simple as that. I mean, I'm a big boy. Like I don't really even get embarrassed when teams don't play well. I just get mad because I didn't get them ready. So ultimately, I've gotten beaten up before. I haven't gotten beaten up that bad at home in a long time, but they played well. You got to give Fordham credit. We just didn't have it.
Keith, do you feel like the guys have kind of strayed from their defensive identity a little bit in the last couple games?
I don't know about that, or they just don't have it. Like if you're a step slow, you're a step slow. If you're mentally fatigued or tired or physically tired or things don't go well, most people are front runners when you consider we all are, right? When things go well, everything's great and fine and dandy, and when things don't go so well, then you revert back. So, look, we got to go back to the basics, as simple as that. But our offense wasn't very good either the first half. So you can say whatever you want. Like, as bad as we were defensively, we were really bad offensively. So sometimes guys just go bad all at once. Like I was saying before, when I was at Ashland College, we forced 29 turnovers a game. We ran and pressed. We were number one in the country for about a month, right? And we went 2 weeks where we couldn't press anybody. We just went stale all at once. And we came back. So my job now is to motivate our guys without making it a catastrophe and just try to get them back. We just didn't play very good. So I'm not going to panic. I've been through this enough. I mean, I got to build the foundation for winning, to making this a championship level team, which obviously we're not a championship level team yet, but we have to keep doing those things that demand that we become a championship level. Are there going to be some bumps? Yeah. Do I like them? No. I'm not in a very good mood, but I'm also not going to let the sky fall in on me. I won't do that.
You spend a lot of time, Keith, talking to them after the game.
Yeah, I missed the radio, so don't think I'm a coward for missing the radio. I felt they were more important than the radio. So I'm not somebody that's going to run and hide. Those Duquesne alumni that were at the game, they must have loved that, huh? Jeez, I feel bad for them. They picked the worst game of the year, or we did. But, hey, you got to take the good with the bad in life, right? I don't like it, but I'm not somebody that's going to go crawl in a hole. That's just not the way I'm built.
How are the players handling it?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I know they're not happy. We try to rev up, and then we get in the scramble situations, which really isn't our thing. It's like trying to put a peg in a round hole. You just can't do it. So we had to play from behind and scramble, and went from bad to worse.
Keith, what about their play just made it so difficult for you guys to really get in a rhythm? I mean, their pace of play.
Well, first off, they play that 3-man total denial. Three guys playing man-to-man and 2 guys playing zone. which for us isn't very good because we don't score at the 4 and the 5 spot. So they're taking our strengths away. They always have 2 guys on our best players, right, which is a problem, right? So that's an issue where I can't run any play sets. It's pretty much ball screen, play together, play on your own. They pretty much take the coaching out of the game at that point. You know, you can get them prepared, but we got to make plays. You know, I can't run anything where I can run a stagger for Mike Lewis or a flare for Mike Lewis because they're face guarding him. So that's hard. And that got us at first. And then they did what they had to do. Same thing we did to Rhode Island. We played slow. We played ahead. The difference was Rhode Island had the ability to speed us up and get the game going fast. And when we started the second half and give up 2 threes, we're in deep trouble at that point, just even emotionally. So we knew it was going to be hard. Like, you look at the game there, it was 9-6, and then it was 9-9, and then it was 13-9, and then we finally went up 7 at halftime, and then we held them 7 minutes without scoring. It wasn't like we were a thing of beauty on offense. We just played better. We had more juice.
How do you at this stage get the legs back for this last little part and try and make a run in the conference tournament? Are there things that you've obviously done in the past to try and get a team back?
That's a really good question. So, the only thing I know to do is you got to continue to work. So I'm going to probably push them a little bit more than they've been pushed in the last probably 2-3 weeks without being nasty. Just go back to hard work, you know, just blue-collar Pittsburgh work. Figures we wore the Pittsburgh uniforms today too, which I don't know what else to do. I mean, I think it's simple. Every time I've run into trouble in my life, the only thing I know to do is put my head down and go to work. And I'm the leader of the ship, so like if I come in tomorrow morning or the next day and I'm down and depressed and, you know, panicky, they're going to do the same thing. So I think, you know, it's a fine line. You know, I watched West Virginia the other night, you know, after they had run through their little troubles, and he didn't press very much. He just went back to basic, hard man-to-man, which is typical what Bob does. I just think you go back to basics. Pass the ball together, play together, you know, guard your man, get to the help side. I think we just try to build it for the future from this point on. Again, you know, we probably lost our way a little bit because we're trying to win game after game after game. And so we try to really manage their minutes and manage their time in practice and probably hurt ourselves in the long run. But I'm trying to win games rather than before I was trying to build that, you know, that long-term effect. So that probably hurt us some. But again, like, there's no right or wrong way. You just got to – I'm a gut coach, an instinct coach, so I kind of go with my feel. I think the one thing I do know is you got to massage a dead horse and beat a really good horse sometimes, right? You know, no cruelty to animals. You know, you got to sometimes when that horse is a little beaten down, you got to massage them and tell them how good they are and, hey, don't worry about it, we'll come back. And I think that's what experienced coaches do.
And you said previously you're not the most patient person, so how challenging can it be after especially a game like that?
Well, if you see somebody at the top of the Palumbo Center on the roof tonight, that's probably going to be me. So, I have a good facade. Like, I got a good outer. I can fake left and go right, but I'm not a happy guy right now. So I work too hard at this to have performances like that. And I must second guess myself, our staff, whatever we have to do. And again, I'm going to say it again, it's not them. I refuse to put it on the players. It's all us. We have to get them ready. When they play that poorly, it's us. I'll never put it on guys. Now, even if they have a bad attitude, I won't put it on players. That's our job to manage those attitudes, right? So they didn't bring me here not to win. So, when we don't win and we don't play well, that's on me. Big boy. Anything else?